Being clearly understood by our peers is one of the most important tools we have that we almost never even think about. But for the millions around the world who have one reason or another to struggle to speak, lack of communication can be one of the greatest and most frustrating disabilities. Well, one Israeli startup has created an amazing app which gives the gift of voice. Danny Weissberg, the CEO and co-founder of Voiceitt, and Sara Smolley, the Director of Business Development at Voiceitt, are here with me today in the studio to discuss the company's revolutionary app, Talkitt. Thank you so much for both of you to join me here today.
Thank you for inviting. Thank you very much.
So we'll start. Danny, tell me about Talkitt.
Okay, so it started from a personal experience a few years ago. My beloved grandmother had a stroke, and after that she lost her ability to communicate with her voice. And it made me realize how hard it is for a person to lose this basic ability that we take for granted, to speak and be understood. And that was our inspiration to develop Talkitt. Talkitt is an application, an innovative application and technology that will enable people with speech disabilities to get their voice back in the most natural way, using their own voice. It's an application that captures the voice and then translates in real time.
So how does it work? Sara?
Yeah, very simply. Well, first of all, the app is for really anyone with a consistent speech disorder, and this can be children with cerebral palsy or autism, adults with stroke, ALS, or Parkinson's disease. And as long as they have a consistent speech patterns, Talkitt will be relevant for them. And very simply, there's a short calibration phase, and where they'll teach the software their unique pronunciation. And after that, you're probably familiar with Siri. Yeah. Works very simply. The person will speak into the application, and the technology recognizes their voice and translates it to whoever it is they want to speak with.
And we can actually demo it in live. If you,
sure, yeah, okay. Please.
So we'll show you a couple of examples. The first example is Orit. Orit is a lovely and intelligent young woman who was born with cerebral palsy. She's very active in society, but her problem is that her speech is unintelligible. When she speaks, it sounds like that.
Now I can die, speaking freely, to have a normal life.
And now with Talkitt, we'll show you how it can change her life.
Now I can.
Now I can.
Die.
Start.
Speaking freely.
Speaking freely.
To have.
To have.
A normal life.
A normal life.
That's incredible.
Thank you.
So how many people are benefiting from this so far?
So far it's still in R&D, but we already have dozens of beta testers who are testing and are very excited about the ability to communicate in the first time in their life. And also we have a community of thousands of people who reached out to us and are waiting for this product. So we're very committed in order to provide this amazing solution for this community.
How was this technology developed? Like, what was the process?
The process was when I had the idea, I felt like I need a co-founder, Stas, who is expert in this type of technology, signal processing and machine learning. Myself, I also come from a technological background, but not in this specific area. And then we needed initial funding, so we went to the first entity that will fund this project, and it is the government of Israel. The Israeli chief scientist, who was very excited about this product, and they gave us the initial funding, and then other investors followed on, and we won in international competitions like the Verizon Powerful Answers, Philips Innovation Fellows, and 43 North, which gave us enough funding to create the team which is able to develop this innovative technology.
It's incredible. So Sara, where is Talkitt available already? Like, who's using it?
Yeah, well, we're currently in the advanced stages of development. We're doing beta testing here in Israel as well as in the US. We opened an office in Western New York where we're working with disabilities organizations and in university there and with individuals. And partly what's been really eye-opening for me is, I have a business background. Sure. And coming and working directly with, our testers and their family and their caregivers, their therapists, and seeing a child or, a grandfather, using using the app for the first time and seeing what it means to them to be able to speak and be heard and listened to and understood.
That must be incredibly moving, just like to see them light up like that. That's so I guess my next question is, where does it go from here? What's next?
So one of the things that we just recently received is a grant from Bird Foundation. It's a foundation that encourages collaboration between Israeli and American companies. And what we wanted to do with Bird Foundation is to develop a product that will not only run on tablets and iPhones, and because many people with speech and motor disability, they have hard time to have this device on themselves, but to develop the ultimate device for them, a wearable device which looks cool and small and will help them to communicate everywhere they go. And the Bird Foundation have decided to fund this project of the first time a wearable device that will help people with speech disabilities to get their voice back.
That's incredible. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I'm very excited to see how this turns out for you. I mean, just having everybody, being able to communicate the way that they want and deserve to is amazing. So thank you so
very much.
much.
We're very excited to help millions of people get their voice back.